Good morning, everyone. So let's talk about hard drive failures. I've had a couple of these come in. Most of the time, you get a notice that a hard drive is about to fail. I've talked about this before. Um, you usually see slow down, sluggishness, um, the computer freezes, sometimes for a very long time. It takes a long time to start up. So those are usually indicators that a hard drive is failing. Um, the one thing I want to tell you, and I've mentioned it before, um, you really all need to go get a program called Crystal Disk. Let me find that for you here. And you really should be checking your hard drives. If you've got a brand new computer, you can probably go a whole year and not check it. But if it's more than a year, you should really be checking the hard drive a little more frequently. Especially if it's a solid state hard drive, because solid state hard drives, once they go kaput, there's no recovery on those. So you want to catch those as soon as possible. So you're going to get to Crystal Disk Mark is what it's referred to. It's a, Crystal Disk Info. This is a hard drive tool. I talked about it before. I'm going to show it to you again. You go to this website, you go into downloads, I think. Yep, downloads. And then you want to do the installer, standard edition. Unless you like anime, then you can do that. But you want to do the installer for Windows. Now, if you're using it for a different operating system, you could do that. But use the installer. You just click it and download it. Now, like I said, on Google Chrome, Edge. It takes you over here, then you can download it. I'm sorry. Oh, there it goes. It does download. It goes over here, Chrome and the new modern Microsoft Edge shows up down here. Firefox shows up here in this corner. And then you just run it. Now, perfect example of this, I do have a hard drive that's bad because I was doing one for another client and it completely died before I could get anything off of it. But let me show you what it sounds like. I put a bad hard drive in to my computer so you can see it. Let me trigger it here. It should give you an alert, or it should pop up like this. You can click allow, and then you should hear some dings when it goes through. Hopefully it dunged. I can't hear it, but hopefully it dinged, and you can see you get this nice little caution up here. You get this type of a notice. This is why you want it early. You start seeing that yellow up there, that's when you need to get it taken care of. In this particular case, it's saying reallocated sector count. So the hard drive in this one that is connected obviously is going bad. When you do this, especially with a solid state hard drive, this is your early warning. Get it to me so I can clone it. And when I clone it, you won't lose anything. If you wait too long, then it will go red and there's nothing I can do, especially for solid state hard drives. I think I've only had one solid state hard drive that died but went into read mode, so I could at least extract the information off of it, but I couldn't do anything else with it. This. If your computer is more than a year old, you might want to do this once a month to check your hard drive. As you can see, this hard drive is a mechanical drive. It runs at 60,000 or 6,000 RPMs. It's not that old. It's only got 313 days on the hard drive, and it's already going bad. This is going to be really true for gamers. Because gamers, they abuse the heck out of hard drives. They don't realize it, but they do. Even on solid states, you will tear that up. Now, on a solid state hard drive, it shows SSD, so you know. And this, you can see, it's got a little over a year on this hard drive. But on mechanical drives, it actually shows you the spin rate and how many hours is on it. So the nice thing about this one's got 13,000 and it's good. This one's got 9,000 on it, it's good. So that's not uncommon. Most hard drives, mechanical drives specifically, are good for 30 to 50,000 hours, but sometimes they fail ahead of time. So, if they starting to fail, if you see this notice, bring it to me, really, seriously, because you really want me to get the information off of it before it dies. Because if it dies, there's nothing I can do. Then you're talking about you'd have to send it off to a level 3 clean room for data extraction. Last time I priced that out, it was around $4,500 for it. No one does that except for big corporations. So yeah, don't do that. The other thing to watch for, and I'm going to bring this up, because the one that's sitting on my desk that I'm trying to do this, and it's kind of reminded me of it. Let me bring this up. Go over to Google so I can show you the terminology. There's my mouse. Yes. It's called Smart Hard Disk Air. You will see this when you turn on your computer. You may see a black screen that says, or a blue screen, that gives you a hard drive smart warning. If you are getting a smart warning when you turn on your computer, and that's what they're called, smart hard disk air warnings, and they say a couple of different things, but that's what it is. If you get that, turn it off, bring it to me. Call me first, bring it to me, because your hard drive is already failed. Hopefully it's still in a good enough condition that I can get the data off of it, but sometimes I can't. Do not, please, don't do this. If you're getting this error, don't fix it yourself. Don't even try, because that's what happened with this one here. Client brought me his computer. Now, he bought the computer used from me about a year ago, and this hard drive was tested 2 years ago, and it was marked white and clean on March 29th, 2020. So it tested good and clean at that time. He bought the computer in 21, so he's had it for about a year, a little less than a year. His hard drive started giving him the smart warning for the past week. And so he tried to fix it himself. I understand. You're trying to save $1. I get that. Trust me. But by the time he brought it to me, it wouldn't boot up all the way. I ripped the hard drive out, slaved it to my computer. I ran the data recovery and the cloning software on here, hoping to get the information off of it. It is completely dead. It doesn't even spin up anymore now. I could put the power to it, and it just nothing. You can feel heat on the board where the power is going through, but it's no longer spinning. If you're getting smart warnings, where you turn on your computer and it says your hard drive's, intimate failure is about to occur, just close it up, turn it off, whatever, call me, bring it in right away. And hopefully I can get it. Don't wait, because you might get 2 hours notice, you might get a week. Don't bother tinkering with it at all, because the longer it runs, the more damage it does. And this is the case of this person. He tried to fix it himself, and then by the time he brought it to me, it would boot up to the point of saying it would get to this screen, and if you tried to go past it, it would give you the spinnies for Windows 10, and that's all it would do. It would spin for about 5 times, and then the spinnies would stop, and it would sit there. Won't do anything. So, like I said, I pulled it out, put it into my computer, ran the cloning software off of it. Hopefully I can get a good clone off of it. 36 hours later, it failed. I've ran 3 different data recovery projects off of it. It can't find the hard drive, and then when I check with Windows says there's no hard drive there, even though I've got it plugged in. Or it tells me that it's in a invalid configuration. So, yeah. When you get smart warnings, just bring them to me. And hopefully, because, you don't want to lose what's on your computer. So, that's my video for this week. Please, stay safe out there, keep warm, because it is wintertime still. Keep warm, and stay safe. If you found this useful, like, share, and subscribe. It greatly helps. You can find us over on Facebook. There we are. We're on Facebook here. There's the MeWe. Phone number if you need us. Like, share, and subscribe, as I mentioned. That greatly helps. And we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.